Watson will deposit $5,000 into a money market sinking fund at the end of each year for the next 5 years. How much will accumulate by the end of the 5th year if the sinking fund earns 9% interest? Since the question says by the end of the 5th year, we know we will be using an ordinary annuity and looking for the future amount. So we will use the table number 3, the future value of an ordinary annuity of $1. We know that the payment is $5,000, I equals 9%, and N equals 5 years. Looking at the table, you find the value of 9% at 5, which is 5.9847. You then multiply the payment by your found value, $5,000 times 5.9847, which is $29,923.50, and that is your answer. Determine the combined present value as of December 31st, 2011 of the following 4 payments to be received at the end of each of the designated years, assuming an annual interest rate of 9%. Since the question asks for the combined present value, we know we are looking for the present value of $1 and use that table, which is table number 2. The first payment is $5,000 received in 2012. We know that I equals 9%, and since we are finding the present value in 2011, N equals 1 year. We find our value on the table for 9% at 1, which is 0.91743. So $5,000 times 0.91743 equals 4587.15. The second payment is $6,000 received in 2013. We know I equals 9%, and since we are finding the present value in 2011, N equals 2. We find our value on the table for 9% at 2, which is 0.84168. So $6,000 times 0.84168 equals $5,050.08. The third payment is $8,000 received in 2015. We know I equals 9%, and since we are finding the present value in 2011, N equals 4. We find our value on the table for 9% at 4, which is 0.70843. So $8,000 times 0.70843 equals $5,667.44. The fourth payment is $9,000 received in 2017. We know I equals 9%, and since we are finding the present value in 2011, N equals 6 years. We find our value on the table for 9% at 6, which is 0.59627. So $9,000 times 0.59627 equals $5,366.43. In order to find the combined present value, we then add the totals from each of the 4 years. So $4,587.15 plus $5,050.08 plus $5,667.44 plus $5,366.43 equals $20,671.10, and that is your answer.